Hi, I'm KidsLearn, an app for teaching kids during quarantine. Because we haven't found a vaccine yet for COVID-19, schools may close again at any point if the situation gets worse. Universities and colleges have made solutions to teach their adult students. However, no one really thought of the little kids in kindergarten. Kids usually have a very interactive experience of learning at this age. So at home, they might not be able to get the same interaction with their teachers and their peers. So that's why we made KidsLearn, to try to simulate an interactive learning experience for kids online during quarantine from home. So we can sign up. Usually you have your username, email, password, and you can indicate that you're a teacher so that you can have teacher rights to do to use some of the features of the application. We already have an account, so we're just gonna go ahead and log in. Now we have logged in, we can see from the interface. So now we have channels where we can make announcements, so general announcements for all the kids in the class, and we have direct messages. These direct messages are private, no one can really see them. And we're now going to talk to my colleague Jairo. Hi Jairo. We have made use of Firebase real-time messaging application, real-time messaging data. We've made use of Firebase real-time database so that we can send messages and implement that in a way as if we have a WebSocket to send and receive messages in a channel. We can also upload media. So if I go in, I can upload any picture. So you can maybe like the teacher comes in one day and he uploads a picture and he starts talking about what they have in that picture. Let's say it's an animal, and we also implemented a progress bar down below. Now, for making a user interface like that in 24 hours is not really easy. That's why we have made use of Semantic UI React. It's an open source React component library, and it has really facilitated the process for us. I'm going to take you to a tour of here we were in the messages. Jairo's typing, nice. Now we can go into the public channel and then say hello. Later on, I'm going to log with a different account, and you will be able to see that students can see that message, can see this this chat with no issues. We've also added emojis, so to make it like really fun and nice. So that is this part. Also, it's like a teacher needs to be able to create exercises, so we can create a new exercise. So description of the exercise, maybe arrange in descending order, and then the elements would be let's see, a whale, a mouse, and a car. And he would be able to make like a question, an interactive question where students will be able to arrange the questions from themselves. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna log in with a different account as a student to show you what we see. Now, we're logged in as a student, being me. So now you can see that the interface is a bit different. We don't see all these people in the direct messages. We only see the teacher that we can reach out to for help. And we can see the general announcement. Now we can see that these are the exercises that the teacher put. We have implemented different types of exercises. You can basically arrange the letters to get a fruit. So in that case, the student would basically arrange them this way to get apple. He can also arrange from the smallest to the biggest planets. So biggest at this point would be Jupiter, and then I'm not really sure which one is the biggest. However, I think it's Venus and then Earth and then I think this is right. And then we can also separate elements in different columns. So we separate the fruits from the vegetables. We can put the bananas, the apples, and the strawberries alone. Now, at any point, the student can verify his solution. So if you click here, yes, he has a right answer, and he gets a confetti as a reward. Happy confetti. Now, we did that using the React DND, the React Beautiful DND open source library, which basically allows us to drag and drop elements like this way. Also, here we used a project called React Canvas Draw, an open source project on GitHub, in which students will be, or young kids will be allowed to draw online in their computer on the exercise. So it says draw a cat. I apologize, my drawing skills are not really great, as you can see. Yeah. And then here, last but not least, the teacher can put an image and the student can start coloring the image. And that is all. That is our application. We thank you very much. We felt like this is our way to contribute and to find a new solution for a problem, because these kids will grow up missing a lot of experiences that they should get. And we don't really want them. We want them to get the best experience, educational experience, regardless of the situation. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to us.